Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of First Person, sponsored by the Precision Strip Company in Minster, Ohio. As we always talk about, a great place to work. They're always looking for good people, a good place to start a career or finish one. They may be looking for you. Give them a call, check them out online. The address for them online is scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. Precision Strip Company in Minster, proud sponsors of First Person on Press Pros. The head football coach of the Covington Buccaneers, a place I know pretty well. Ty Cates is with us today, and first of all, I know you're busy. It's a busy time of the year here on week 10. Your regular season wraps up this week, Ty, with National Trail. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes and talking with us.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This is a fun place for me to come and visit. I've spent a lot of hours over here. I live here, and so coming to Covington is always a joy. You have done something this year that I think of all the area coaches, of all the area programs, I think is kind of unique because, and I wrote about this before the season, you flipped from an 0-3 start. You've won 6 in a row. You're 6-3 at this point. If you win this Friday night, you're going to secure a place in the playoffs. I want to congratulate you on that, because that's not that easy to do in high school football.
Well, thank you. You have to contribute that to our kids. Our kids are very resilient here.
Yep.
I think they always have been at Covington. I'm very blessed in that situation. Obviously, it didn't start off the way we wanted it to, going 0-3, but 3 really quality football teams. All 3 should be in the playoffs. Miami East, yeah, Miami East wins this week. They're in, and that's a huge win for us. So, you know, we lost to 3 playoff teams, and we beat a playoff team. And, you know, like I said, our kids just stuck together. Obviously, we wanted to win those games. Everybody's counting against us. We wanted to be that underdog that surprised them. We have great leadership with our kids, and our kids have just continued to fight and get better every week. And those 3 helped us win the Miami East game and helped us to where we are right now. You know,
Ty, I wrote about this at the beginning of the year, and I said proportionally, and you may remember the article in August, I don't know of anyone in Southwest Ohio, again, proportionally to the size of your division, that started off with 3 better opponents than St. Henry and Minster and Fort Loramie. St. Henry ranked 4, I think, now or 5 in the region. Minster, a defending state champion, and of course in Division 7 now you got Loramie, who's ranked number 1. 3 very, very fine programs, and you know, they came out and they put it on you. I mean, they played you hard. They made it tough on you, and that's hard. I'm telling you, to flip from something like that, come in on Monday after that and say, kids, we got to go on. We got a lot of football to play.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, we played them all tough in moments. We just weren't able to put it together. St. Henry, the first half, we're down 3-0. They score right before half's over. I mean, their defense is just, they do a great job. You got to tip your hat off to the coaching staff over there, and their kids fly around on defense. We weren't able to get anything going on offense, and they just kind of wore us down, and they're monsters up front. Then you go to Minster, we start off, we take the lead right away. So we played a horrible second quarter against St. Henry. We did not play a very good fourth quarter. Against Minster, we played a horrible second quarter. You go to Fort Loramie, and a bubble play scores on us 3 times. A routine play we should have stopped. So, you know, but those are 3 really good football teams. We can't take anything away from them. But we told our kids, we are better than what we're playing. And we're playing against great opponents, and you can't make those mistakes. So we've just got back to work, and we took care of business. And
I'm also, Ty, I'm not sure if people understand how young you are. Because I know last year of your roster with 45 to 50 kids, I think better than half of them were freshmen and sophomores.
Absolutely.
Maybe 2/3 of them were freshmen and sophomores. Those kids have not played a lot of football. You're bringing those kids back this year for their first substantive Friday night action.
Yeah, we had 5 or 6 sophomores that saw some time last year that are now juniors, but yeah, absolutely. We have 19 juniors, which we're very blessed to have that, and 5 or 6 of them had a lot of time last year, but yeah, we're still young. I mean, we only have 5 seniors that play significant, actually 4 seniors that play a lot, so we're junior heavy, a couple sophomores playing, so we're still relatively young, which is exciting for the future here at Covington.
Ty Cates is our guest, the head football coach here at Covington High School. As we just mentioned, talked about, started off 0-3, has run off 6 straight wins, including, as you say, the win over Miami East, National Trail this Friday night to secure a playoff bid. You've also done something here, and we've written about, talked about this. Everybody is talking about culture of football. And I don't have to tell you, numbers are down in a lot of places, except in Covington. The culture of football here is alive and well, and I give you a lot of credit, you and your coaches in this community, for having 50 kids in uniform and 50 kids that want to play on Friday night.
Yeah, we're very blessed here. I think it's just because it's a football town, and the parents expect their boys to play, and the boys love it.
Generational.
Right, absolutely. In our Pee Wee program, I think we have great Pee Wee coaches right now, which is hard to find, usually daddy ball down there. And we have some really good coaches through there that the kids have a positive experience. They're seeing us have success right now. So I think that helps as you get older. And our junior high and high school programs, our junior high finished really strong. They didn't start off too great, but yeah, our numbers, it's hard to be upset with 19 juniors and 13 sophomores at a size school as ours. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully the kids continue to do it.
Looking forward a little bit, we mentioned the playoffs. That comes up here, not this week, but of course next week in week 11, the second season. You're in Region 24 in Division 6, and I don't have to tell you that's not going to be easy sledding, because there are some really, really good football team. Mechanicsburg's in there, Marion's in there, St. Henry's in there, Covington's in there. You don't know who you're going to play at this point, but that's a power pack for the state of Ohio division.
Absolutely. First of all, we have to beat National Trail this week for that to even matter. So we're trying to get our kids focused on that. Obviously, everybody's excited. We win this Friday night, then we're in. But we got to take care of that first. But if we do, and I think we should, you're absolutely right. I call it the super region. We saw it before the season started, and we said if we're fortunate enough to get in the playoffs, and we believe we had the kids to do it. A lot of people didn't think, and a lot of people bet against us, but that's great. We use that as fuel. But yeah, it doesn't matter who you go up against in our region. I mean, it's brutal. You're going to have to play really good, sound football, not turn over the ball, and it's going to be won in the trenches and whoever makes the least amount of mistakes. But I think any team's got to go in and play aggressive and play to win, not play not to lose. Yeah. So I mean, we hope we get in. If we do, whoever we play, we play.
Ty, we talked about the number of kids in the program, and I forgot to mention this, but I want to bring it up before we get off camera. This is one of those teams' unique situations this year where I'm not sure there's very many people who can name one or two significant standout players from Covington. It is a team effort. I know, as I mentioned before, having grown up here or living here all these years, it used to be names like Boomer Schmidt and Brady Reck and people like that, Stan Rossmower and that kind of play. You right now are winning by committee.
Absolutely, and I told our kids that, going into the season, we have so many weapons. Why do I want to just give the ball to one or two guys? It keeps you healthy, makes you tougher to defend. So our kids have really bought into that, and nobody's going to have crazy stats. And our tribute to our kids don't care about that. They care about winning more, and that's what I can't say enough about our kids. They would rather win as a team than get individual stats, which you can't really teach. We preach it, but yeah, absolutely. I think 14 different guys carried the ball last week, which is ridiculous. I mean, we got a lead, so we were able to put some younger guys in, but I feel comfortable giving the ball to 5 or 6 different kids, throwing it to 3 or 4 different kids. I mean, defensively, Parker Dysinger leads the league in tackles, so his name, but he's just a blue-collar kid. He's not very big, just all heart and does everything he's coached to do, tough, mean. But Cade Schmelzer, our quarterback, since he's the one that throws the ball, he'll get some credit. But yeah, our backs, I think we have 3 rushers rushing over 300 yards, 400 yards. Nobody's really at that 1,000 because you put them together in one, then you got a 1,000 rusher. And then receiving, Andrew and Parker both have had most of our receiving yards. But yeah, it's a team effort. And our defense, our run defense has been great here as of late especially. So we're playing good football right now. And
before I leave, I also want to go back and mention something that's pretty cool, because I know in the off season you were inducted or put into your hometown's Athletic Hall of Fame at Arcanum High School. Now that's pretty cool, and I'll tell you why, because it represents the respect and appreciation that community has for you, that school has for you. I know you got a lot of friends there. Shondo, your high school coach, Jason Shondemeyer, and Donnie Eiler, and Jason Steffen, and John Stevens, and all those people over there, very proud of what you've done. And I might say they'll be taking down the Dave Gray statue if you keep winning here and putting up one for you.
I don't know about that. I was very humbling. I was kind of shocked to get that. So it was a very humbling experience. It was a neat experience. They did an awesome job of that ceremony, and I just feel very blessed and grateful to have that opportunity. And I played with a great group of guys. I mean, you don't get honored like that if you don't play with a great group of guys. Worst record we had was 8-2, so I came through a great time through Arcanum. So I mean, that's why. I mean, when you play with great great players are going to get recognized.
But you deserve it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Congratulations again. You're doing a great job here at Covington. Congratulations to you and the kids on the season you're having here in 2018.
Thank you very much. A great group of kids. I'm very blessed.
All right. That wraps up this week's edition of First Person with Ty Cates, again sponsored by the Precision Strip Company in Minster, Ohio. Check them out online or give them a call. A great place to work. They're always looking for good people, and they may be looking for you. Coach Cates and Precision Strip, thanks again for your support for what we do each and every week on PressProsMagazine.com. We'll see you again next time with another edition of First Person.